title right. We are in the flycraft, changing it up from the big tuna slaying that me and Jim had a few days ago. And as soon as I remember where we're at, I will put it at the bottom of the screen, because me and Jim cannot remember. But we are in the mangroves on the Pacific side in the flycraft. We've already caught some small sea bass and something unidentifiable, long and skinny that Jim caught. Well, the sea bass, or Corvera, I think it's what it's called. I'll find out for sure. Getting a little bigger. This one might end up in a tortilla. Caught him off that little shiner. Basically, it's stuff that we use for bass fishing at home. Yeah. Thought he was bigger, but it's a nice one. Another tortilla candidate. Oh yeah, nice mess. It's a nice sea bass. Holy moly, look at that. I just hope we have enough tortillas.
Oh, we got tortillas.
All right, Jim says he's got tortillas. Morning, everybody. We are at a different location. I think it's day 20 or 21, but you can see behind me there, we are on just this little spit of sand in between these two bays. You can kind of see us there in the background. There's approximately, I think, a dozen vehicles here on this little, I just call it a string of sandbar. And I gotta tell you, there's quite some overland rigs on this thing back there that you can see. It looks like another beautiful day here in the Baja. Most of these sites are anywhere from $5 to $10 a night. The amenities, sometimes none. Sometimes you might get some pit toilets or non-potable water. I don't think this one has anything, to be honest with you. And sometimes the toilets are, well, typical Mexican restrooms. Not the best, but they do work. But this place, just like the other places we've stayed at, has been spectacular. We only drove 23 minutes from our last spot to stay at this spot, because there's just so many cool spots, and each beach is very unique in its own right. Brenda and I are going for a little morning walk across the spit. We're just camped right back there, and the tide is going out, so now you can cross without only getting your ankles wet. We're gonna go check out this little island out here. Well, we made it to the other side of the island. Very remote here. Well, everybody, it is time for a cooking show here in the Baja. And what is better than the ultimate tuna steak sandwich? Nothing. Look at this. Me and Jim went out and had an epic day tuna fishing. So we are going to make the ultimate tuna steak fish sandwiches. So I have my seasoned tuna here. I've got panko breadcrumbs with some Old Bay seasoning, salt and pepper and garlic, flour with the same in my egg wash, some beautiful Mexican hamburger buns, some cheddar cheese, got the oil getting hot over there. But look at this, my wife came up with this awesome idea. I've taken mayonnaise and this truffle hot sauce and mixing the two together. It is so good, it's so spicy, and it's going to be great on these fish sandwiches. You can't. So again, we're going flour, egg wash, so the egg wash will help adhere these seasoned breadcrumbs. First plunge. There's the first piece, ultra crispy. You got them right there, just keeping warm. How's that for fish to bun ratio? I'm thinking it's pretty good. Me personally, I like a little fresh onion. And super secret mayonnaise, truffle, there you go, the Baja fish sandwich special. Got it. It's gonna be hot. Ooh. Good.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is February 4th, and we stayed the last 2 nights at Rattlesnake camping area, and it's just south of Loreto, about 25 minutes or so, and it has been absolutely amazing here. Lots of wind the last couple of days, a little rain on Wednesday, but we knew that coming into it, so we weren't expecting otherwise. But other than that, it is absolutely gorgeous here. Here is our camping spot. Rich and I are right here with the Jayco. So you can see sunshine coming right in on us. Walk you up here. Getting ready, we're all loading up and getting ready to head out. Jim and Rita are right over there. But we are right here. Beach is right there. Amazing. If it wasn't so windy, we'd be able to enjoy the beach a little bit more. But it has been pretty gosh darn amazing here. Back here, look at that. Look at the hills behind us too, across the way. Those have been so ultra cool to look at. So cool. Here comes Rich now. He just dumped off our garbage. We've been enjoying campfires the last couple of nights. Jim's been rock starring on that. And it's really nice because it was just tucked back here in the bushes, a little bit out of the breeze, but we still have this amazing view. So this is us right there. And we are just going to be finishing our load up and pack out and hitting the road, heading south. We'll catch you later. Hey everybody, and welcome to La Ventana. Rich and I have been making our way down the coast of Baja, and we've been having a fantastic time with all of our friends. And right now we have made our way into La Ventana. We are staying at the Tango Azul RV park here. There's only 11 spaces here, and the hosts could not be more accommodating and pleasant to be around. They've made it really more of a neighborhood feel, And we are so lucky to be able to use this community kitchen that they've got going here. Rich is going to be showing you some pictures. Just beside me here is the pizza oven, and let's take you over there because I got to show it off because it's just like, oh my gosh. We had homemade wood-fired pizza out of this our first night here on Saturday. Every Saturday night they do a pizza night. Everybody brings their condiments and you make your own pizzas. They provide the pizza dough and they cook it, and it was so good. We did smoked yellowfin tuna that Rich and Jim had caught up in Loreto, and it was amazing. Yeah, so anyway, today you're in for a special treat. Today we are opening up Brenda's hydration station. I know. It's been a long time coming. I have stayed behind the scenes most of this trip and just mixing my cocktails for us and not sharing with the rest of the world. But today I'm sharing with all of you. This is what I am calling Brenda's Baja Spicy Margarita. And I'm excited to share it with you. We've got all kinds of different concoctions to put in this. We have been bringing them in from all over the place, and I've got all my needs right here for this amazing cocktail, and I'm gonna get to it right now. Okay, so as you can see, there are quite a few ingredients to go into this drink, and I'm gonna get to it right now. First of all, you start with a nice glass, and Rita and Jim have loaned us one of their mason jars. We don't normally travel with glass, but I'm super happy to say that they do, so I can show it to you. It looks a little bit better in the glass. So we start with a nice glass like that, and you start with a good tequila. Now, we are using the Centenario Reposado. I'm sure I'm butchering how you say that, but this is a good tequila that we have found here, and we've sure been enjoying it. Take a shot of the tequila. All right, so it's really hard to get it starting to go because of how they package it here, and we all kind of laugh as we're trying to pour our tequila and our drinks. So we start with that, and then we've got our orange liqueur that we're using here, and this is what they use down here. Grand Troy liqueur, and it is just an orange liqueur. So I put a shot of that in. This, Rich and I actually found in Leavenworth. It's an ancho chili poblano liqueur that we found in his little speakeasy in Leavenworth. It was really cool. And when we found it down here, we haven't been able to get it since. We tried to order it in and everything in Leavenworth and couldn't get it in. But we found it down here and just about blew our minds. So we put a little bit of this in here. I don't actually do a full shot of it because it can be pretty strong. It's like a smoky chili, ancho chili that goes in there, and so that's like a super secret ingredient. If you can get this, do it. The other thing that we have found is the Buddha Belly liqueur. This is a Damania liqueur that they use. It's a tequila, and it's supposed to be like an aphrodisiac. I don't know so much about that.
Pour a lot in there.
But we still pour it in because you just never know, right? When in the Baja. But I only put about a half a gig in there, half a swig in there, and it just adds another layer of flavors. As you know, when Rich and I are cooking and making drinks, we like all kinds of layers going on. Now, we also like things spicy, so to go along with the chili peppers that we did, the liqueur, we like to put in a couple of jalapeno slices. So bang bang, those are in. Like to put in a little bit of cilantro, coarsely chopped. Put that in, and then I always like to squeeze in some fresh lime, because that just gives it a really nice fresh flavor profile. Put that in there. I do a couple of them. Yum. Okay, then you want to do a lemon lime mixture. We have found this here in Mexico. You can do the margarita mix. It's super sweet in my opinion. It's a little overpowering sometimes, so I don't really like that, but we found this and we've really been enjoying it. We also use, when we're home in the States, Fresca. I mean, hello, Fresca makes everything better, right? But that's a nice refreshing topper on that. And then, because again, we don't like things super sweet, I always top it off with a little bit of seltzer. Now, down here, we've had a little bit of a problem. You can't just go buy club soda. So I found this, and there's a couple other things that we found, but this, I think, is the perfect mix. This is the amazing drink we're gonna be having with our dinner tonight, which is a poblano chili relleno casserole. And it's gonna be great. Cheers. That's spice in a glass. Cheers. I have to share?